Hi guys, it's Patricia and today I'm bringing you my non-Scentsy wax empties for the month of May 2020. If you're not aware, I usually melt, I would say 75-80% Scentsy, but I like to burn candles and warm other wax because I love all home fragrance. So here's my empties and they're pretty much organized, so I'm just going to kind of take things out and go. Now I finished 8 candles, 6 of which are Yankees. So let's talk about the non-Yankees first. I finished up a DW Home, and this is a weird one in the middle of May, but I finished up a 1 wick in the scent Holly. And this, I really like this scent. You can see there's some soot. That's the problem with DWs. They soot. Now this had a big thick wick, and so that's what would happen. You'd have to keep it really short, but it would be really easy to just soot again. I've had some problems with this line. There was a peppermint I picked up, holly, and pine, I think, or something else. This was my favorite. I love this one. It's something about holly. It's just really nice. And other than the soot, I didn't have any issues with this one. It burned very well. Some of the other ones in this line, when you lit the candle, you couldn't even tell the candle was lit because it was so like puny wick or problems tunneling, but this one did not have that issue. Would I repurchase this if I was buying more candles? Yes, I would. I really like that one. And the other non-Yankee I finished up was Our Own Candle Company in French Vanilla. It's a 1 wick. This is a really old candle. Many years old. We picked it up. You can see some soot there. We picked it up with a fundraiser. The best one I've had of this company so far, I think, was called Hot Buns. That was the strongest. This was just a light vanilla French vanilla scent. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing exciting about it. It's just a vanilla-based candle. The throw was light. The burn was fine. That's all I have to say about that. I love vanilla candles, so you know me. Okay, let's talk about the Yankees. There are some big honking candles here. Now, keep in mind, I do not start and stop candles all in the same month, so some of these have been going for a while. Look at this one. There's no wax in it at all. It is sweet strawberry. It has a funky label, and there is a reason. So this candle I started about a year ago, and it was a horribly performing candle. 1 wick, a 2018 pour. It basically tunneled. It would not pull out. I left it going hours and hours. I tried foiling it. You name it, I tried it. I got fed up. Probably around here, I put it, I don't have a candle crock, so I put it on my hot plate warmer, melted it completely, which is why the label went wonky, and made tarts out of it, and it took me a year to use up the tarts. So I would add this to any kind of scent that I wanted a strawberry boost to. This is a very nice, beautiful strawberry. It's like strawberries with sugar, but not a ton of sugar, but just the right amount. It reminds me of sugared strawberry a little bit from Scentsy, but I think I like this one a little bit better. And sometimes I would just warm this on its own. So in my hot plate warmers downstairs, it did very well, and I would not repurchase this. I would just stick with Scentsy's sugared strawberry if I wanted a strawberry addition to something. Okay, the next one I finished up was a 1 wick in Jasmine green tea. I got this for $11 at Winners, and the scent notes of this are sweet jasmine, smooth green tea, bergamot, and lemon, and this is from 2018. This one here was a good performing candle. There was a little bit of soot. You can see right here. A little bit of soot. I always put it against my neck because I'm so pale. But the scent kind of, I liked it when it started, but I got sick of it quickly. And it takes so long, and I have another one. It takes so long to burn down. But this one, the wick did travel. You can see towards the end there, so it was time to move on anyway. But this was, you know, I would say medium to light in that range, but I could smell it. You can smell the green tea with the jasmine for sure. Not a repurchase. I have one more, but not a repurchase. The next one is a 1 wick in the pretty green wax of Rainforest. This is, it's covered up, so I don't know the year, but this one was a great performing candle. The scent appeal for me was just medium. I don't know why. Like, I kind of grew tired of it. It's a very green scent, but like a rich green scent, almost like there's amber in it. Do I have the scent notes? No, I do not. Yeah, it reminds me of an emerald. Like if emerald smelled like something, this is what they would smell like. Anyway, it's very, I would say a medium on this, and the burn was terrific. This was a very good little behaving candle. I was happy with Rainforest, so yeah. Would I repurchase it? Just because of the scent? No. I don't know. I mean, it was nice when I was burning or warming like green scents. Sometimes I would warm this alongside, and it performed wonderfully. So that was a bonus. No soot, clean as a whistle. This is a good burning candle. On the flip side, this candle that I'm about to show you, I just wanted to kill it. It was a love-hate relationship with this one, let me tell you. Fresh cut grass. That's Scentsy. Green grass. Now it looks like there's a lot of wax left here, but I did kind of try to pour some out. This candle, oh my god. So it was very good at certain points. It would like behave very well, and other times then it would just kind of go crazy on you. Wouldn't pull out. This has a really skinny little wick in there. Oh, the scent is like a very sweet, green, slightly fake grass scent. But this one tunneled, and tunneled. I tried to friggin' cotton ball it. I tried tin foiling it. I tried everything. And what I do when I try something, and cotton balling, if somebody is not aware, is you blow out the candle, put a cotton ball in the melted wax, and discard that cotton ball, and then relight the candle. It actually kind of makes your wick longer. So if you're suffering from wicks that are very short and puny and not getting enough heat generated, this essentially gives it a longer wick. Or if you over trim your wick, this gives it a longer wick, so a little bit more oomph with the flame. And so technically it should give you a little bit more heat. Nothing worked with this. Like, it was so frigging annoying. So anyway, that's why it looks like this. Yeah, the scent was nice. I'm sure when I try Scentsy's fresh cut grass, I'll be able to compare. They're probably going to be fairly similar. I haven't smelled Scentsy's, but I liked the scent. I hated the candle. Let's move on. Here's another one. Oh, this one I really liked. Okay, this was a good one. This is Sweet Fig and Pomegranate. I picked this up at Winners. I picked it up when they were all like $14.99. Now they're $16.99. I haven't been to Winners in a while. Oh, this one is good. Let me read you the notes. This one, the fresh cut grass one was from 2018. This one was from 2017. The notes, it says blackberry, sun-kissed fig, raspberry leaf, red plum, pomegranate, tonka, and vanilla bean. So it was like a very rich, like plum, pomegranate, like berry, dark berry, like it said, blackberry influence. Oh, this one was a very well-behaved candle. I think this was probably my standout for the month. I really liked it. I warmed it. I warmed certain wax melts with this and had this going as well. And it was just a nice compliment. And the wick did kind of travel a little bit towards the end. Not too much wax left over. Very, very excellent burn. No soot. Very little residue. This was a great one. This would be a repurchase if I happened upon it in a Winners around here. But I'm being very good. I am doing well getting my candle stash down. So this one here, it is a Christmas candle, but it's not really a Christmas candle. It's Yankee Candles Christmas Cookie, 1 wick, large jar. Now, just because it says Christmas Cookie, it's just basically a vanilla cookie scent. This is a 2016 pour. It is a 1 wick. I think I put this on the warmer, which is why the wick at the very end, just to get more scent out of it. There was tons of oils in this. This was just a background vanilla cookie scent. Very nice, pleasant, kind of like a supplementary candle. So I wouldn't rely on something like this to scent my home, but if I'm warming a wax melt that has a lot of vanilla based or cookie based, this is nice to go alongside to supplement and kind of just give you layers of fragrance. So that's kind of what I use these for. There was a little bit of soot on this one, I think. Nothing too crazy, but I have a medium jar in this. And I must say, I really like the medium jars because they don't take forever to get through. And you don't get sick of the scent usually before the candle's done. So you kind of want it again. Anyway, that's that for candles. Let's move on to the retail wax that I used up. These were from, I have 3 tarts from Bed Bath & Beyond and Honey Lavender Gelato. I'm actually burning that candle lately to get rid of the candle as well. And this is a better scent than I thought it was going to be. It's a very like high tone, a little bit of lavender, but it's got blackberry, I think, in the notes, but it just works really well. I'm coming around to this scent. I liked it better than I thought I would. I'm burning pineapple cilantro in the medium jar, but I actually have 2 votives that I finished up. Obviously, they finish up a lot quicker than the jar. This is nice. It's a very, very soft pineapple scent. Yeah, that's all I get to say about that. I finished up 3 retail, 2 from Scentsationals and 1 from Better Homes and Gardens. I finished up a cucumber melon. So I think this is the last one. My daughter likes this scent. Yeah, it's a very like generic cucumber melon scent. Very sweet. Yeah, it does kind of give off a waxy tone towards the end, and I warmed this in my hot plate warmers. And it lasts a few hours, and then it kind of fizzes out. And if you put it in a Scentsy warmer, which you're not supposed to because it voids your warranty, it will last longer. And sometimes Scentsy warmer has to be hot enough because this is paraffin wax, 100% paraffin. So the Scentsy warmer has to be hot enough that it's going to meet the melting requirements. Don't put it in an element warmer because it might not fully melt. A lot of those element warmers I don't like because they're too low in wattage. Don't get me going on that. I do have a video planned at some point to talk about warmers, Scentsy warmers, and help people pick them out, but I'm getting sidetracked. All right, the next one is Morning Bliss. This is a grapefruit scent, a pink grapefruit scent, very heavy, heavy, heavy. I think, woo, I have a couple left. This will wake you up. This will wake you up before you go. It's pretty strong, and it's, you know, it lasts a fair amount of time, I find. This one I really, really liked. I kind of discovered it by accident, and I like to warm it in my bedroom on cooler days or evenings, and so this one will be done, and I think I have 1 or 2 more thanks to Shannon and Danielle. I don't really like it at the beginning, but caramel bread pudding after about an hour or 2, oh, I friggin' love it. The scent notes I have written down: rich caramel, homemade bread, warm butter, vanilla pudding, nutmeg, sweet cinnamon, dark vanilla essence, and brown sugar. I don't get a ton of cinnamon in here, but at the beginning it's very caramel, like very, and that it's kind of almost too much. After a couple hours, it's much, much better. This is one of my standouts for the month. Alrighty, let's go into vendor wax, shall we? I will talk about the clunky items first. This is from Canada Kim. It's a scoopable wax in Beach Bound from Zeep. This is very much straightforward, like reminds me of Copper Tone suntan lotion. Ooh. Yeah, it's very, you can almost smell that white zinc oxide cream or whatever it is that won't go away. You can smell that. Anyway, this it's very strong in here, probably about a medium scent throw and average duration. This was not a standout, but I really like experimenting with scoopables, so thanks to Canada Kim for that. I love her for giving me some to try. From Britta's Creepy Treasures, I believe Danielle might have gifted this to me. It's called Tropical Paradise. This was a 2-ounce scent cup from April of 2019. I cut it in 4. I warmed it 4 different times in my laundry room. The scent notes are Gain Island Fresh, Hawaiian Punch Margarita. So you basically get like a laundry Gain scent, and then you get like a fruit punch component. It was okay, and it was about a medium performing scent for me. So thank you to Danielle for that. This one here I think was also from Danielle. It's from Upnorth Creations, a cherry crumb pie 2-ounce scent cup. This was, I had mixed results with this. The first time I warmed it, it didn't do very well. This is from January of 2019. It's like a very, you can get the almond. You can get like, it reminds me a little bit of like cherry cough syrup. I'm okay with cherry. It's not a standout in scent appeal for me, but this was okay. Now I warmed it here in my bedroom, and I put 1/4 of it in my hot plate 15. It's only a 15 watt, but I put 1/4 of it. It wasn't the greatest, so I added another 1/4. So with half, it was like about a light to medium. So not a repurchase if I did buy it originally, but like had I bought it originally. I finished up from Addy Stash from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is pineapple, cotton candy, strawberry, raspberry, guava. So basically it says tropical, fruity, and sugary sweet all rolled into one. I would say yes. This one was very cotton candy heavy, so I warmed it downstairs in my son's room, mostly in the Scentsy warmers. I used a good sized chunk, probably about the equivalent of 2 cubes of Scentsy in my Scentsy warmers. And it did last maybe about a day or slightly less than a day. Usually I would just kind of put it in the morning, let it go, it'd start fading in the evening, but I leave those warmers on overnight for him, so I just would change it the next day. that is that. And these things got broken, and so I had it clipped together. And I'm not sure about the structural integrity of bakery bags. Sometimes I think they're a little bit like they let the scent slowly go, because this is a very flimsy little window. But anyway, moving on. From Savannah Blue, I have Fairies Path, which is Satsuma, Cucumber, and Fresh Cut Grass from February of 2019. This was a very wonderful scent. I really liked the scent. It was a light performer, so I think this was before her wax formula changed. I tried to use this to overcome a Scentsy scent that like kind of lingered in my room and wouldn't go away. Like it just wouldn't go away. So I said, I'll put this in. It's got fresh cut grass and it's got Satsuma. It'll friggin' rock it. No, it just couldn't handle. It couldn't take, that warming could not get rid of the lingering smell of the Scentsy. From Silkey Soaps, I have 3 items, all from Danielle. Hot Cocoa Marshmallow Fluff. This was a little flower, and this smelled very much like almost like, not quite like hot cocoa and cream, but along that vibe. And it felt like it was a little bit more chocolatey to me, but it felt like it was like stronger here than in the warmer. So that is that. I finished up 2 of these from Silkey's. These were big flowers, I think, or Cinnamon Old Time Bake Shop. Now, Old Time Bake Shop I find is a fairly strong scent. I used it from another vendor fairly recently. These didn't do the greatest, so I kind of plowed through them quickly. So yeah, just didn't do the greatest. They are over a year old, so February 2019 when I got them, so they might even be older than that, but yeah. Anyway, still thankful to try and kind of experiment with other companies, which is wonderful. I have a lot of Addy Stash items here. These are, next 2 are from Addy Stash. From VCS is Mr. Sandman. Rosemary mint, peppermint, eucalyptus, and spearmint. This was very strong on cold snip and about a medium intensity on in the warmers. And I ended up putting it kind of in the bathroom because I thought it was nice there. So would I repurchase this? No, but I'm really thankful to try different scents to kind of see what works. Tara Will Never Go Hungry Again. From the same Addy Stash, Wild Berry Mousse, Marshmallow, and Zucchini Bread. I didn't really like this. I know a lot of people really like this scent, but I don't think I'm a huge Wild Berry Mousse fan. I'm not a huge Zucchini Bread fan. I'm just okay with it. So yeah, you put those 2 together, and in my house, Tara would go hungry again. Sorry, Tara. Too bad for you. Okay, from VCS, I feel like I'm a little bit negative here, but this is a scent I didn't really love either, and I know Kim from Kim Hearts Organizing loves this, and I always feel bad when somebody loves something and you're like, oh, I don't really like it, but Violet, or is it Violette? I don't know. This is from June 2018. It's basically violet and marshmallow wafers, and my husband friggin' loved this, and I was just like, So, yeah, push and pull. He loved, I didn't. But it was a great performer in my house, like great. I would say medium plus on the strength and very long lasting in my hot plate warmers as well. The next we are from Make Sense Candles in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I think she's taking a hiatus because she's a nurse and she's dealing a lot with the hospital situation with the coronavirus, but I finished up a bag of saltwater taffy. Now I have rebagged some of these. So if you see big bags like this, I've rebagged them because I don't really care for her bags. But this came in little bows and I put it in my bathroom and it was okay. It wasn't my favorite saltwater taffy scent. Definitely so far is from Yankee. This one I would repurchase. This is one of my favorites of the month. Apple Mango Tango. Just like the Gain laundry detergent. And I don't know if I've ever smelled that, but I really like this wax melt. Yeah, definitely repurchase. This is good and strong, and yeah. The only problem is sometimes her wax, she uses a really orange color wax, and when it hardens, my husband says it looks like grease from like restaurants in the warmer, so I always think of that now. And now I made you think of it. Sorry. Okay, the next one was they were called Cuppies. So you know if you had like a mini muffin tin, and she was kind of doing some different things here and there, and she was, I think there was 2, maybe 3 mini muffin tin melts of Macintosh apple. So this is fresh, crisp fresh apples and red peel, similar to Johnny Appleseed from Scentsy. I think Johnny Appleseed was a little bit stronger than this, and I use more wax at a time than I would with Scentsy. So sometimes you can't compare apples to apples. Like you'd almost have to do it weight by weight in the same warmer and then compare, cost as well. But yeah, this was a good scent, just not very long lasting and slightly less strong than Johnny Appleseed. This next one was Rocky Mountain Marshmallow, and I had to write the name because there was a time where her labels were fading. The scent notes are marshmallow, brown sugar, sugared donut, and a hint of spice. And these were like, they looked like little marshmallows with like, they had brown sprinkles on them, like chocolate sprinkles, and they were real sprinkles. So I didn't really like that. I like when everything melts. Like I don't like glitter. I don't like sparkles. I don't like mica glitter very much because that's like muddy sludge at the bottom of your warmer. I call it wax sludge. I just like plain. I'm plain Jane is good for me. Anyway, this one was a nice scent. I would repurchase it, and it was she has really good marshmallow scents if you're looking for that kind of stuff, and they're stronger than you expect. This one is a coffee scent. She's really good at coffee scents as well. This is Double Double, your daily Timmy's Run rich coffee with sweet cream, and this is, I don't drink coffee, and I don't really think this smells like Double Doubles, but this smells a little bit more like there's a lot of sweetness and almost like a caramel sweetness. So it kind of turned me off the first time I warmed it. Very, very strong, good long-lasting performance for this. The second, like there was a bunch of, they look like little teacups with like, she does a really good job. They're really cute. They look like little coffee cups with like cream on it stuff. I don't know if I'd repurchase this. She has so many coffee scents. I think I'd just work my way through the other ones and then decide. I'm being a good girl. I haven't purchased any wax. I think December was the last time I purchased. And so yeah, I'm doing well. I've purchased Scentsy, of course, but anyway, I'm trying to get my stash down to a reasonable level, then I'll start kind of experimenting again. From Talulah and Poe, I have Blueberry Waffles. Now this is Blueberry Waffles, which are sweet blueberries and fresh crispy waffles from August 2018. And this was good. I do struggle a little bit. This was one of the better like blueberry and bakery scents I've had lately. It was about a medium or a medium light. But I do struggle with a lot of blueberry bakery scents. Like sometimes they're just not very strong. So that one was pretty good and very pretty. I love that one. I probably would purchase that again. The next one is called Sticky Fingers from Talulah and Poe. A little bit messy because she had like a drizzle of wax over top of these buns. This is strawberry jam, zucchini bread, fresh strawberry drizzle. So this was, I would say, about equal strawberry jam, similar to the fresh strawberry smell from Yankee, with zucchini bread. So now that I know I don't love zucchini bread, I probably would not repurchase this. But this was about a medium performer, maybe slightly lower than medium. And sometimes zucchini breads are very strong, so that might have been a little bit light. Maybe it's the age of the wax, I don't know. And I finished up a Purple Rain. And this is Candy Fluff, Sugar Waffle Cone, Marshmallow Fluff, and Creamsicle. This is not really any of those scents to me. Like, it smells a little bit grape, like a slightly creamy bakery grape. But it's okay, but not very grape, like not like your grape popsicle. I don't know, I still can't put my finger on this. This is the last one I had. I had a couple, and this was the last one I had. So there you go, those are my empties for the month. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this kind of video or you like this kind of content. And I'd like to wish you guys all a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.